This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Tuesday, March 20th. Stock index futures firming a little bit on news that China possibly could be easing tensions a bit between the U.S. and, of course, China with the trade tensions. China indicating that they would be willing to protect intellectual property rights of U.S. corporations. We do have the Fed meeting this week, and that is likely to be the main event moving markets. Today is the first day of a two-day FOMC meeting. And I think once the meeting is out of the way, in fact, once we get the statement at 1 o'clock Central Time tomorrow, the stock index futures can start a new leg higher, especially with the anticipated negative news out of the way, that being the very highly probable chance of a rate hike from the Fed tomorrow. Moving over to the currencies, the dollar index firming today with the influence of tighter credit from the Fed dominating. Also, we had some negative news in the Eurozone for the euro currency, which also tended to support the dollar index. We did have the investor sentiment index in the Eurozone coming in a bit on the weak side. The pound a little lower as inflation numbers in the UK on an annualized basis coming in a little bit weaker than anticipated. Interest rate markets lower virtually across the board, especially at the long end, as the Fed apparently very likely to raise rates tomorrow. And a rate increase at tomorrow's meeting would be the sixth rate hike since late 2015. In advance of that meeting and the statement, I would expect the credit market futures to continue to decline. So look for lower prices today and probably lower early tomorrow. Longer term, it still looks like the credit markets are likely to come under pressure. Gold futures have been relatively weak as of late. And I think once the Fed statement is out of the way and the negative rate hike, if there is one, which we do believe that there will be, is out of the way, we can probably see a new leg up for gold futures. Also, the silver will probably work higher as well. So once that negative news is out of the way, expect a new leg up for gold and for the silver. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.